Hi! So this is gonna be a really practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing positive things like exercising, studying, practicing your art, meditating, literally anything. Hi, I'm Laksana, just an average guy trying to be consistent, documenting his own consistency journey online, sharing some tips, and one of my biggest achievements in being consistent is that I currently have a 152 days straight morning push-up streak fully documented on my Instagram, averaging like 38 push-ups per morning. You can just check it out. And hey, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better through implementing some positive things consistently, I actually really do appreciate that. So there won't be much editing applied on this video, but I hope you're going to be one of the serious ones that actually watch till the end of this video. And hey, this is April 8th, 2005, and this is gonna be day 274 of consistently helping people build consistency. So here's the thing. People keep on telling us, right, that hey, you should not compare your journey with others people's journey. You should not compare your progress, okay? People got different life. They got different privilege, different parents, different circumstances, different socio-economical position and stuff, condition and stuff, right? Well, I kind of agree with this, right? It can be somewhat toxic to just, compare ourselves with other people who actually got some different start in their life, who got different condition, right? But here's the thing. One thing that people don't really notice here is that when we are, when we are comparing ourselves with ourselves, okay, people keep on telling us, right, that yeah, you should not compare yourself with other people. You should compare yourself with your yesterday self because it's your own race. Okay, people keep on telling us that, right? Here's the thing, I kind of agree with that, but notice that we sometimes, right, most of the times, most people, we make some we also make a an unfair comparison with our yesterday self. Okay, and this is going to bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be negative in our journey in being consistent. Okay, so let me explain. Right. So people tell us to compare ourselves with our yesterday self, and let's say we want to be, consistent in studying. Okay, and then we kind of study it on a day-to-day basis, right? We start to self-study. Okay, let's say today I can I can study for like 1 hour, but I still don't feel like I'm studying enough because yesterday I did 2 hours of studying. Okay, yesterday I did 2 hours of studying, and 2 days ago I did like 3 hours of studying. I kind of tell myself, right, that hey, you know what, I keep on decreasing. Like my yesterday self, he is way more motivated. He did more hours than me. You know what, my motivation keep on decreasing. The hours that I put in keep on decreasing. You know what, this is just going to be one of those things that I end up not doing. Not doing again. This is going to be something that I will stop at the end of the maybe like 7 days, 7 days, 7 days from now. I'm just going to be stopping doing this thing. So there's no point in continuing because I'm just going to be stopping anyway. This cycle. I know the cycle, this has happened lots of times before. So you know what? I'm just gonna stop today. Okay. So basically, we compare ourselves with our yesterday self, but since we kind of see some pattern of declining and we don't feel like we are doing enough, we doubt our consistency, we doubt our commitment, we ends up not continuing the thing, stop being consistent, right? So that's the problem. That's the thing that I meant by unfair comparison. Why it's unfair and why it's not a really benchmark. It's not a really good benchmark to just compare ourselves with our yesterday self. Because notice, this is actually falls under the same logic with comparing ourselves with other people. Okay, when we compare ourselves with other people, again, right? People got different backgrounds. People got different parents. People got different, socio-economical, condition and stuff, and it's just unfair if we just compare ourselves with them, right? Because people got different condition. But notice the same thing actually happened with us and our yesterday self. Okay, so let's say maybe I can do 2 hours of studying yesterday because yesterday is a Sunday and today is a Monday. Because today I need to go to school first, because today I need to, I need to spend more time on doing my homework, on, socializing, and also like socializing in school. Like socializing, it's good, but it takes energy and makes me kind of tired, right? You will basically like just spend my energy, right? And also, I need to spend my time on school. I need to spend my time, studying on school, spend my energy and stuff, and so on and so on. So just because I can do 1 hour today doesn't necessarily means that I'm decreasing, because yesterday I did 2 hours of self-studying. Okay, if I can only do like 1 hour of self-studying today, it doesn't necessarily means that I'm decreasing just because yesterday I did 2 hours of self-studying. Because, well, yesterday's a Sunday, I got more time, I got more energy, I don't have to go to school, I didn't have to go to school, right? Relatively, I got more energy, I got more time, I can do more, right? Basically, this is the thing that I'm referring into, the unfair comparison, right? So how to actually solve this problem? So since we realize that we are going to have different schedule on a day-to-day basis, we are going to be having different energy level on a day-to-day basis. Also, we are going to be having some different health level on a day-to-day basis. I mean, like, yeah, there are going to be days where we are going to be feeling really healthy. There are going to be days when we don't feel really that well. Maybe like we are pretty dizzy or something else, right? So here's the thing, right? Since we realize that differences exist, the thing that we need to be doing here is, instead of just comparing ourselves with our yesterday self, we are going to be needing to create a daily bare minimum. Okay, so what is a daily bare minimum? Basically, a daily bare minimum is something, a minimum target, okay, a minimum target that we acknowledge, that we think, that we agree, right, to ourselves, that this is enough. Okay, so for example, oh yeah, you know what, 30 minutes of studying is enough. 30 minutes of self-studying is enough for the beginning, okay? We don't necessarily have to go, really big, like 3 hours every single day or 4 hours. Let's just start with 30 minutes first every single day, right? So we acknowledge this 30 minutes bare minimum, daily minimum target as, if I did 30 minutes, well, that's enough, okay? So basically, we kind of have this daily bare minimum target. So this way, even on the days when we, like, on some days we can do 3 hours, on some days we can do 2 hours, on some days we can do 1 hour, on some days, we can do 45 minutes, on some days we can do 30 minutes. But we are not going to feel like we are decreasing. We are not going to doubt our own self commitment, right? Because when we just shift our mindset this way, when we recognize that every single day we got different schedule and stuff, and we just agree upon what is considered as enough, in this case 30 minutes, right? When we finish doing it, right, when we finish doing the 30 minutes of 30 minutes of self-studying, anything above that is just going to be, a bonus stage. Okay, so we are going to be thinking like, you know what, yes, yesterday I did yes, like today I did 30 minutes of studying. Yesterday I did 1 hour of studying, but that's still okay. I'm not decreasing. Okay, yesterday I did my thing plus bonus 30 minutes, right? But today I also did my thing. I did the, I did enough, but I didn't go to the bonus stage. But that's still, like, I still done my thing, okay? And again, yeah, today I might have, different energy, different schedule, different priorities. Maybe I got different homework, right? So I'm not necessarily pushing myself, you know, doing much more than yesterday, because yesterday I might have, more time, more energy, and so on and so on. And here's the thing, you don't necessarily have to stick with this 30 minutes per day thing, because you might think like, oh, you know what? The bare minimum is only like 30 minutes. I'm not going to grow this way. I'm not going to grow this way. Okay. I need like 1 hour every single day. I need like 2 hours every single day. Here's the thing. When you want to start something, right? Something new, right? you need to adapt yourself first and make sure the thing that you do is going to be realistic. The target that you set is going to be realistic, right? You do not want to just like set a goal of, doing 2 hours of self-studying every single day, but ends up, not being able to catch it up because of your schedule, and, you got lots of homework and you are not adapted to it yet, resulting in, you being consistent for only like 3 days on day 4, you give up, right? You don't want that to happen. So first thing first, you just, it's okay to just set on a low target, right? And if you just think of it, like 30 minutes is good, right? 30 minutes every single day, and then maybe like for 1 month, once you've got adapted, you are going to increase the bare minimum into 45 minutes. So basically, the thing that you are doing here is that you are building some sense of confidence, right? That, hey, you know what? I can do 30 minutes every single day for a month. If I just like increase it by 15 minutes, it's not going to be that much of a mess. Okay, so basically, I'm giving myself some proof, right? That I can actually do 30 minutes every single day for 1 month. And then I'm going to increase it to 45 minutes, right? Every single day. So yeah, basically that's how you actually be consistent at doing something. I wish that you can stick to whatever kind of positive habit that you wanted to be consistent at. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And you can also join our Discord, support my work on Gumroad. You can buy me some coffee. And yeah, for today's date, authenticity post, today's memes are posted a What's New Scooby Doo post last 24 hours. This is April 8th, 2025. Thank you.